Good morning. This is Luke Thomas Holmquist here at the Earthquake Forecast Center, quakeprediction.com. It is 9:37 in the morning, Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. And we have the forecast for California and Alaska, Japan, and Greece. We're going to start with California risk graph here. And this spike in risk back here on the 5th produced a 4.8 in East Central California, a 3.9 down near the Salton Sea on this peak on the 12th. This spike in risk here on the 18th produced a 3.5 east of LA. And this one on the 22nd produced a 4.3 east of Los Angeles in Western Nevada, in Mena, Nevada. And we have this spike in risk, which is the largest spike in risk in January so far. And the risk level is at about 5.0. But the overall risk, according to some other forecast models, is much, much stronger. And so we're looking for a warning for a 5.0 to 6.0 earthquake is likely near Los Angeles, most likely northwest of Los Angeles on 26th tomorrow, or the 27th, Wednesday or Thursday. Now you can see the spike in risk here is on the 27th. That means the earthquake could hit the day before or on the 27th or the 28th. But according to this data right here, the peak is about 8 p.m. on the 26th tomorrow, on Wednesday evening at about 8 p.m. So that's the most likely time for it to happen. And this spike in risk is huge compared to, this is the 4.3 that hit in Western Nevada, originally posted as a 4.6. And you can see the energy involved with this is much, much higher. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a 6.0 or maybe even a 6.5. But our data is pointing to about a 5.0. I think that's on the low end. I think it's going to be a much bigger quake. I think at least a 5.5 to 6.5 on the 26th to the 27th. Here's the forecast map right here for the newest forecast map that just came out this morning, and put the data together and made this map. Here's the risk area just northwest of Los Angeles. It looks like it's near Coalinga to west of Bakersfield, near Santa Barbara and Santa Maria. All this is northwest of Los Angeles. You can see on the forecast for the 27th and the 28th, the risk is very high from Los Angeles, northwest Los Angeles, and all the way up to Santa Barbara. So that's the most likely spot for this earthquake to hit, is northwest of Los Angeles. However, you can see the 92% goes all the way into Los Angeles basin there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it hit closer to Los Angeles. However, the forecast maps are saying northwest of Los Angeles. Anywhere in California should be alert for this quake because the risk is high in all of California for a 5.0. But the forecast maps are saying northwest of Los Angeles and southeast of San Francisco Bay. And the same thing northwest of Los Angeles on the 27th and 28th. So once again, let's see here what's going on right now. We have a 2.3 that hit up near Coalinga, which could be a foreshock because the risk level is in that area as well. Llano, northeast of Los Angeles of 1.4, and this one just hit minutes ago, just northwest of Los Angeles near Lakeview Terrace. I believe that's in the San Fernando area. Yeah, southeast of San Fernando, northwest of Burbank. And that's also a possibility where it could hit. Here's a quake here this morning at 2.5. That was west of Los Angeles. So this quake could hit even northeast of LA, but most likely here, like this quake here near San Fernando, could hit there, or up here on the Garlock Fault to the San Andreas, or even west of Los Angeles, or even up here near Coalinga. But you can see it is centered northwest of LA And this kind of points to closer to Los Angeles. This risk is on the 27th and 28th. So I'm thinking it might be a little bit closer to Los Angeles than we were thinking to begin with. But please look at these forecast maps at quakeprediction.com and make a decision for yourself. I would be on alert from San Francisco to Los Angeles, but even a higher alert in the area northwest of Los Angeles, like west of Bakersfield, near Coalinga, to Santa Maria, Santa Barbara, and even Los Angeles. Very high risk in Los Angeles area on the 27th and the 28th. So once again, the risk is very high in the Los Angeles area on the 26th at about 8 p.m. into the 27th. So we're looking for at least a 5.0. Anything from 5.0 or larger, you can get people can get hurt or killed by a 5.0 earthquake or large, depending on how well the building is built or how well the house is built and so on. So go on to Google and look up how to be prepared for an earthquake, and that will help you get ready for this earthquake if you live in that area. So we have a strong earthquake. Could be even a major, could be a 7.0. Not sure about that, but we are definitely getting a very high risk here, northwest of Los Angeles, at least a 5.0. I would be prepared for anything. It could be 7.0, I don't know, but most likely the data is pointing to about a 5.0, but could be much, much stronger. So, excuse me, please be prepared for a much stronger quake. You can see the data on here, the Los Angeles risk graph here. If this produced a 4.3, this could easily produce a 6.0 to 7.0. But our data is pretty confident on the data here that we're going to get a quake northwest of Los Angeles. Could even be even closer to Los Angeles, like San Fernando, like these quakes that have been just hitting right here. This one here, northeast of Los Angeles, northwest of Los Angeles, near San Fernando. This one here up near Frazier Park, and this one here west of Los Angeles, west of Santa Monica. So be prepared during the next 36 to 48 hours, most likely during the next, most likely on January 26th, when this peaks here on 8 p.m. on the 26th. So be ready for that. In Greece, we have a risk up near Istanbul on the 24th and 25th, and the 26th and 27th. You can see there's a spike in risk on the 25th and on the 25th. So most likely something up here in northwestern Turkey or near Istanbul. All right, in Alaska, I'd be prepared for a significant earthquake south and southeast of Anchorage in the Gulf of Alaska here. You can see there's a spike in risk on the 26th, which is coming up tomorrow. So at least a 5.0 south of Anchorage right here during the next 36 hours. And then another strong spike in risk on the 28th into the 29th, most likely on the 29th. And a 5.5 earthquake could happen near Anchorage. Japan, the risk is near Fukushima during the next 24 to 36 hours. And we could get a 5.0 earthquake offshore there. And the 26th and 27th, it's closer to Tokyo. But most of the risk is offshore. So it should be about a 5.0 to 5.5 offshore here during the next 48 hours. Once again, excuse me. Once again, looking for a strong earthquake in the Los Angeles area, huge spike in risk coming up at 8 p.m. on the 26th. This quake could happen today, but most likely the 26th, 27th, and 28th. You can see the spike in risk was on the 27th, but this one is on the 26th, late on the 26th. So the 26th or 27th is most likely time, and the most likely location is northwest of Los Angeles. And same thing on the 27th and 28th, northwest of Los Angeles as well. Thanks for stopping by today. We will update you tomorrow morning as well. And this quake should hit tomorrow night, but that risk is all ready to go. The energy is there, could hit even tonight, but most likely 26th, 27th, or 28th. We'll give you an update when we see some foreshocks coming, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks for your support. And thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks.